What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Giovanni, and I'm back at it again with another YouTube video showing you guys how to make money online using automated trade systems. I know it's been a while since I updated you guys on what's been going on with the trading, what's been going on with the PIM accounts. Are there any bots? Guys, I've been working. The last 2 months has been a crazy, probably the most craziest trading months of my life, to be honest. As you guys know, I was running the aggressive PIM and we did magnificent things. We've done things that people have never done before. We made people life-changing money during that time, gave people an ROI that people can only dream of in this trading realm. We gave people a 500% return on their investment in less than 2 months. During this time I was running the aggressive PIM, I use multiple different EAs. You guys know I have so many different EAs at my disposal. I have all different types of EAs. I have trend finding EAs. I have support and resistance EAs, grid system EAs. And during this specific run where I made 500% gains for all my investors, I used a specific strategy trading news. Every morning around 8:30 a.m. I woke up and we made a lot of money, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I was able to exploit the news and make 500% returns for my investors. Unfortunately, we did take a big loss in the PIM because US 30 wanted to decide to tank, and it tanked bad, and it kept tanking. In that time when we took a big loss, we were using a grid style EA, so the market kept dumping and the bot just kept buying basically. And we lost a lot of money. It happens in trading. You live and you learn. Even though systems are automated, you do have to know that certain systems work better in particular environments in the markets. Even though we took a big loss, which happens to everybody, what do? You shake back, you go back to the drawing board, and you see how you made the big 500% gains in the first place. And I should have just stuck to my strategy, which I was doing every morning, basically taking advantage of news events. So what I want to show you guys is what I use for the ROE aggressive, how I made the 500% gains in 2 months, and how you guys can utilize this new bot and this strategy that I've pretty much been gatekeeping because I was using it for the PAM, right? I wanted to keep it exclusive, but I'm done gatekeeping it now. I want to give it to you guys. I want to give you guys this sauce, this knowledge, so that you guys can go ahead and take advantage of the markets. A couple things have changed. I'm no longer going by rich off EAs, but I'm going by the trading code. And I cut my hair, but one thing will never change, and that's us attacking these markets and abusing it with automated trading systems. So without further ado, let's get to the bag. All right, guys, so let's get into it. I'm so excited to show you guys how the News Blaster EA is going to work. This News EA is literally how I was able to turn a $2,000 PAM account to over $800,000 in just a couple of months using this same exact strategy. This EA was made to trade the most volatile moments in the market, like New York Open, stock market open, and just times where the market is volatile and making the craziest moves in the market. Lots of times we're looking at moves like this, right? This big candlestick right here, and we're thinking, how the hell do we catch that? Why do we always miss moves like that? With the News Blaster EA, you won't miss any moves like that ever again. So I'm going to show you guys the sauce and why this EA is so profitable and why we made hundreds of thousands trading this EA. I'm going to backtest that month where we had all those crazy moves, and I'm going to show you guys what this bot can do. So like I said, guys, the News Blaster EA is only going to trade during high volatile moments. The most volatile moments in the market is New York Open and stock market open. So New York Open just happened, and you guys can see it's taking trades already. And now let's just watch and see what it does. So this is stock market open, and you guys can see as I pause the video, there are a lot of trades here. This is what happens during stock market open. During stock market open, there is a lot of volume, either to the bullish side. If it's going to be a bullish day, you'll get a bullish candle like this, huge institutional candle, or you'll get a big bearish candle if it's a bearish day. Some days there's mixed days where it just kind of goes up and down and it's indecisive, for stock market open, and that's where this bot would take some losses. But let me show you where we have a month where it's just crazy moves like this every stock market open. You guys can see we have a trailing stop here, so it's taking buys as your profit keeps going up. More buys, more buys, more buys, more buys, just abusing. And even though we took some losses because it was playing around in the beginning of New York open, as soon as stock market open happened, which is this candlestick, this hour, which is on this broker, is 16, right? At 16, literally, you just had a $10,000 move, right? And then it starts to fall, so now it's selling. So it just made $10,000, done for the day. Look at this crazy candle that just came after stock market open. Like, these are the type moves that you get to stock market open the first 4 hours, right? And you guys can see we're done for the day. We didn't even have to trade this. So now the bot is not going to trade again until the next day, New York stock market open. Reason why I chose New York open as well is because sometimes there's news events during New York open. And as you guys can see, stock market open again. And we're getting a big bullish move. Okay, so you may just want to run this bot for stock market open and catch that move every single day. This is US 30. You guys can see it's trailing, and you're getting a good profit just in the morning. You know, my people are making money just first 30-40 minutes in stock market open. And as you guys can see, when you look to your left, we have this the close all button. Now this close all button, that's exactly what you need to secure all the floating profits that you see here. We are floating, right, $10,000 in profit, or our account is at $26,000. In real time, you could close all these trades in real time. As soon as you click that button, all trades close. So again, we're done for the day. This account is now at $30,000. So we do have daily profit targets. We do have equity protection and things like that in place. But I want you guys to know that this simulation is accurate, but this is just with the bot closing the trades by itself. Just imagine when you see all these floating profits and you want to close off, because there's times where you can be up $15,000, but the bot only closed $10,000 because it came back down and hit trailing stop. So right here, again, New York open, we get another nice candlestick. We're up $6,000, $7,000. We're good with that. Click close all the trades is closed, and you're done, right? Or if you want to hold the trade, if you got some guts, hold the trade, and boom, we made $10,000 for the day. That's the goal that I put in my settings. $10,000 a day. We're done for the day. Pause for the day. Balance out $40,000. Again, New York open. Let's see if we get a push down since it is in sales. And we don't get it. We lost. Okay. And it's taking buys. It's still New York open. New York stock market open. And we still get some profits. We're floating $5,000, $6,000 in profit right now. If you're good with that, you can close. But I think it's going to trail here. Okay, it's going to continue to trail. You can trust the trail and stop and just hold. Right, and now we're in profit for the day, 4,000, 5,000 with these trades floating. Right, in that case, it dropped back down. Now it's selling. Okay, so it doesn't matter what's going on in the market. It doesn't matter what the news comes out, positive or negative for the US 30 or whatever you're trading. It doesn't matter. What matters is the bot knows exactly what to do in those moments in high volatility. It knows when it's a lot of sell volatility, keep selling. When it knows when it's a lot of buy volatility, keep buying. Okay, so as you guys can see, it lost a sell, started buying, now it's selling. Right, high volatility. You have many opportunities to close these trades. Right, this is the hourly time frame. So think about this. Right. At this moment, you're floating $3,458. You could close all at any time, right? at any time you can close all. Just know that. And that button right there is powerful, especially when you have all these entries in there like that, and it's moving very fast. These candlesticks in New York Stock Open, it literally just shoots up to the moon or shoots down. It's very fast. If you hold, you see 7,000, 8,000, right? You got the trailing stop right here, trailing at your preferred setting. But I like my settings. I feel like once I get that certain amount of points, then I feel like this trailing stop that I have is perfect for trailing my profits. This is what I'm comfortable with. And these settings you get obviously when you join and you get your bot. But you guys can see floating profit, $10,000, $11,000. And I think the bot is going to close these trades soon if we get into more profit, because it's going for profit based on the balance that I had in the beginning of the session. Right then and there, it hit our trailing stop. It's okay. It continued to sell. All right. So there's just so many opportunities where you can literally click close all, and how much money you end up with at the end of the day is up to you guys, because you have the power. Right there, that's a situation where the whole candle just wicked, but even in that situation, it knows to buy. So literally in that situation, we probably seen about $30,000 in floating profit. We did not even close. We just left the bot to do what it does, and it's giving us another opportunity again, right? Selling, 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 and this crazy market open. Crazy, right? And that's what this bot is made to do, as we just reached a $50,000 balance from 10K in just a few days by only trading New York Open and Stock Market Open on US 30. This works well on gold. This works well on NAS. Just those indices that give you lots of volatility in the beginning of the sessions, right? So you guys can see here, it's trailing, big dump today. Pause for today. We made our profit, we're done. But depending on your settings, it could have kept trailing this whole thing, and we could have been at 100K already just off of that trade alone, right? So this is how me and the investors were able to turn $2,000 to literally $800,000 in our PAM account. So this is the tool, man. Just getting up every single morning, trading that New York Stock Market Open on US 30, and then using the tools that I provide for you to close all, trail profits, and take advantage of news events. A lot of traders look at news events like it's scary, like you shouldn't be trading. It depends on what type of bot or strategy you're using. If you're using a strategy that takes full advantage of news events and is very profitable during news events like this bot, then you're going to be profitable. If you're using something more of a grid strategy or martingale, then you're not going to be profitable. Okay, guys, so you guys can see here another stock market open, a big candlestick, what we're trying to catch, another $10,000 day, and now we're at $70,000 in profit because of this News Blaster EA. And you can use this News Blaster EA on small accounts. You can use this News Blaster EA on like a $500 account. Only thing that will change is the lot sizes. You can use a small account. Just know that you have to use the right lot sizes because news is very volatile. But you can definitely flip your account using this EA. Giving you guys the risk disclosure, nothing is promised, but these are the results when it comes to the back testing. These are the floating profits that it gives you when it comes to the back testing. Okay, so yeah, I just want to put that out there. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you guys what I've created, so maybe you guys can use it and take advantage of the markets like I do. Look at that trailing stop, boom. Another 10K for the day. We're at 80,000, and this is literally only trading a specific time frame, guys. This is New York Open to about 11 p.m. Central Time. I'm in Texas, so I go by Central Time. So that's literally around 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. for me. The first 4 hours of New York stock market open. Okay, and don't worry, my settings are in my Discord when you get access to the bot on the website. The link will be in the description, guys. But you guys can see, the bot does take losses. It's not like this bot doesn't take losses. It will take losses because sometimes the market is herky-jerky during stock market open. Like I said, some days, there's days where the market is just going up and down like it did today, right? And those are days where you can lose, right? So you would have your equity protection, or you'll just cut off the bot on days like that. But it doesn't matter, because when there's days when you have big bullish candlesticks, it will make all of it up in one day. So as you guys can see, it's trailing again, making profits. You can close all whatever you want to do. But this bot is amazing, and if all you have to do is literally catch the right move to change things, right? And you guys can see right now it's not trailing and trading right now because I don't have my settings to trade during this time. But even though the market kept going up, I can close all, and now it closed all. So now we're at $90,000. We're at $90,000 with a balance because of this one move, this one crazy bullish move that the news blaster knew to take advantage of. Just buy. That's simply it. And isn't that what we always wanted in markets? When the markets is buying aggressively, just buy. When the markets is selling aggressively, just sell aggressively. So yeah, guys, this is a great bot if you want to trade moves. And with any bot, it's a tool. You can't just use this during any time of the day. You gotta use it when you see moves coming, when you see a big move coming, when you're trying to catch something. And this is my strategy when I try to catch a big move. Trade it during New York and stock market open. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get into the settings and everything real quick. But if you want to look at the rest of the simulation, where this account goes from $10,000 to over $300,000, then you could click on my website and scroll down, and you guys will be able to see the rest of this simulation, guys. But you guys can see that we're almost at $100,000. And again, in reality, this is just a simulation, but in reality, you will be able to just click close all, just like that. All trades close. If you ever think about having just a beautiful blue screen full of blues on your phone, and with all those entries that social media influencers use in the trading niche, this is really what it would look like. Just a screen full of blues with nothing but profit, right? And all you would have to do is press close all. And you guys can see we're at $100,000 from 10K in just 11 days. All right, guys, let's get to the settings. Okay, guys, so these are what the settings look like real quick. News Blaster EA is gonna have a key, so obviously this bot cannot be used unless you purchased it and you enter in the key that is given to you. You have your lot sizes, so this is the lot that's gonna use every time it enters a new trade during those high volatile moments. You have your stop loss. Again, guys, this is not the settings that I just used for the simulation, so don't copy these settings and put them in your MT4 and try to use them on a live account, because these are not the settings. But we got our entry distance pips, so at what distance does it enter a new trade when the market keeps going the right direction. This is News Blast pip settings, so once the news happens or a high volatile moment happens, how many pips does it have to move in that direction before it thinks about taking a trade. And after that, entry seconds. So how many seconds after that does it take that trade, right? We have our trailing stops pips. So at what amount of pips and profit does it start to trail, and by how much pips, right? We got, of course, our equity protection. Always, you could put no limit. You could put by balance percentage. You could put by the amount of money that you lose, right? We have our daily target profit. In the simulation, I put the amount to 10,000, but you could put the amount to anything. You could put your balance to anything. Balance, percent of balance. You can use percent of balance, right? So once you lose 5% of the account, you're done for the day. we have our day management. Okay, so our day management is what I use to filter the buy. Obviously, I told you guys I only use it during a specific time, so you guys can go ahead and use it during, you guys can go ahead and customize times based on your broker time that you're gonna use, right? Whatever broker you're using, base it off those times during high volatile moments, and you'll be just fine making those crazy type of profits. And that's pretty much all we got. This bot also comes with a news filter EA, but I just put it in there just to put it in there. But this bot I'm actually using on the news, so I don't use the news filter at all. And you guys can see, man, like I back tested it just now for you guys on the MT4, but I want to just show you guys, you could back test this on TradingView as well. This is US 30 every New York to stock market open, and you usually get crazy moves, big candlesticks. Now the thing with the News Blaster is you only need to catch one good candlestick, about 100, 200 points, just to make thousands of dollars, right? So right here, this one candlestick was New York stock market open. This is a 200-point candlestick, right? And it kept going after that. So look at this. As soon as it opens, it kind of just keeps going up. That's 467 points without a real pullback, right? And even when it does pull back, it's going to sell immediately, just how you guys seen, right? And that's another 257 points. And then it goes up again after that. If you still have it on, if you didn't hit your daily profit by now, it goes up again, and that's another 370 points. So obviously, during these times that I have marked in green, these are high volatile moments where you get big moves, right? As long as you got the bot on during these times, you have a great chance of catching a big move. This is 477 points real fast, right? Right here, this is another day. New York stock market open, market shoots up to the sky, and now you have a choice to hold or just take profit, but it moved up 469 points, right? Right here, it's not as sexy. We have some consolidation, but it still ends up going up. But like I told you guys, you just catch the quick move. So New York stock market open, you get this drop, that's 154 points. You could take profit, right? You can close all, then you get another chance to buy again. It goes right back up, another 161 points. So you can use that close button, you can use that close profit button at your disposal. Another day, you get a nice drop, right? It would have just kept selling and trailing right here, and you catch 300 points, right? Off stock market open. So again, guys, you don't need to catch the whole move. I only go for 1 or 2 1-hour candlesticks, and that's all I need. Even 1 hour, even one 1-hour candlestick during stock market open be 200, 300 points in days, right? There are literally days where the candlesticks be 500 points, right? It'd be crazy days. It'd be days like this when you can literally just trail. There'd be days like, let's see, days like this where as soon as stock market open happens, you just get a bunch of bearish moves. This right here is a 644 point move. Understand, guys, this is thousands of dollars, right, that you're catching just using the News Blaster every morning. Look at this. Another one. This is just only stock market open, 743 points. So just put it in perspective, you can make over $1,000, even $2,000 if you use even just a 0.1, 0.2 on the News Blaster, and you catch a move like this in the morning, right, on a very small account. So that's why I created this bot, only to trade during these times. Everything else you guys can have in the market. I don't care. I only come for these big moves right here, which always happen. New York stock market open, where the most volatility is at. Times like this, where maybe it's a news event right here, and there's barely any wicks. It's just boom, institutional candle, right? As soon as you turn on the bot, stock market open, you get 254 points. You're already up. And then if you decide to hold, depending on your trailing stop settings, you could have held to 600 points or so. Okay, guys, so that is how the news blaster works on MC4. I've got a lot more stuff coming for you guys soon, but this is how I abuse the markets. There are many different type of bots that I've used, but I would tell you guys right now, I am a person who likes to get to the point in the market. I don't like to swing trade too much. I don't like to hold for hours. I like to wake up my time where I know it's going to be moving crazy, and I like to get my profits. And if you're one of those people that like to get your bag in about 30 minutes to 2-3 hours, this is for you. So as you guys can see, that news bot is powerful, and that's pretty much what I did, to make a crazy amount of gains in such a short amount of time. And that's the only way. If you just abuse news events. I was so excited to wake up every morning, turn on that news bot, and just basically trail out profits and secure a big bag for the home team. Not all news events shake the market up and give you crazy moves, but when they do happen, that's pretty much all you need to recover any losses you may have taken, or to pretty much double or triple your account or more in such a short amount of time. So with this system, you want to run during market opens, you want to run during news events. With other bots like a grid system bot, don't run it during news events because you get caught in it like I did. Instead, run this bot. A lot of traders tell people stay away from news because it could get crazy, but the truth is it just depends on your strategy and how you're trading in that moment. If you guys put on a news trading bot, then you can take advantage of that volatility no matter where the market goes. To me, it doesn't matter what the red folder says. It doesn't matter if it's positive for the US dollar or negative. My bot is gonna take advantage of whatever the news does for that day. If you want more details on this bot, you wanna see it trading live, click the link in the description at www.thetradingcodes.com. You guys are gonna be able to see a lot of details, see some webinars, see some live trading on how this baby works. For all my people that are not US resident, you guys don't gotta worry about broker situations over here, but for my people that are in the US like myself, I do have some connections, I do have some plugs to some brokers that still do allow you to sign up and use MetaTrader 4 and 5 so that you guys can take advantage of these bots and still make these withdrawals, guys. So, all that is in my Discord. Like I said, click the link in the description and find out more, guys. If you haven't already, leave a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe because you never know when I'm gonna come out with something so powerful like the news blaster that can shake up your world and make life-changing gains, guys. So, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.